Hello everyone. My world building idea is a rite of passage called the Testimony of First Water. Jezero Crater is a real place. NASA's Perseverance rover landed there, and it once held an ancient lake billions of years ago. In the sixth scenario, the lake has returned through terraforming, enclosed inside a luxury dome resort. The rite works like this. When someone identifies their earliest memory of the lake, they return to that shoreline, give a spoken testimony of what it looked and felt like, shape a small object from the lakebed clay with their hands, and seal both into a growing generational live archive. Over hundreds of years, the archive becomes a living oral history of the lake's return, told through personal memory, not instruments. The artifact I created is a shrine brochure, as you can see on the screen, modeled on the historical sections you find in temples and holy rites, where there's both an active ritual space and a visitor guide explaining what you're seeing. It has three parts. The first is the outer monumental part, a public facing inscription that's poetic, beautiful, and welcoming. It describes the rite, shows the shrine illustration, lists the 91 entries, and at the bottom quietly notes that the entry to the archive requires a credential invitation or a sponsored visit. The second part is the inner chamber introduction, which you access by opening the shrine door. It explains how to read the six testimony cards inside and introduces the access credential key. The third part is the six testimony cards, as you can see, each representing a different person from a cultural background like Hindi, Yoruba, Arabic, Japanese, Tamil, and English. Each card has a clay object drawing, a key emotional phrase left untranslated in the speaker's own language, and the short testimony. Clay is a central symbol of the entire artifact. In the six scenario world of nanoscale engineering and synthesize everything, an object shaped by hand from actual Jezero lakebed clay is the most unengineered thing possible. You had to be there to make it. You can't fake it, buy it remotely, or sponsor it from a distance. Each of the six objects has a distinct form. For example, Priya made a flat handprint disc, the oldest human mark, saying, "I was there." Kwame made an empty vessel, the promise before fulfillment. Fatima made a crescent-shaped something almost whole. Rayo pulled clay from the bottom and shaped it underwater into a smooth stone. The miracle made ordinary. Amara made two figures separated by a waterline, one in water, one on the other side of the glass. Her mother, who watched the lake grow for 15 years through exterior cameras but never got to go inside. And Imogen made an irregular undissolved form because she didn't know what shape her memory would take. The critical reflection the users can get by seeing this. In the corner of each testimony card is a small access badge, as you can see. Credential or sponsor. The brochure never explains the pattern, but a careful reader notices it. Sponsored access clustered around worker zones and corridor settlements. Credential access appears in admin district and established zones. The archive performs openness. It received 91 clay objects from people across cultures and generations, but it did not receive the memory of the people who never made it to the dome entrance. Amara's mother's clay object does not exist in the archive. The question the artifact leaves open for a 2026 audience. Who gets to feel that a place belongs to them, and what does it mean when that feeling requires a ticket to get in? The testimony of first water is a rite that is genuinely moving and upsetting, unjust at the same time. The testimonies are real, the clay is real, the archive is real, and none of that changes the fact that most people en masse will never stand a chance to stand where some of the people stood, even though it belongs to all of them. Thank you.